Everybody, we're going to look at my Don Mattingly collection. This is binder number 2. This is from 1990 to 1994. You're like, that's not very many years. And you're like, well, that's because they started to mass produce cards. So I could not fit more. In fact, I know at some point I'm going to have to expand this more. I feel like one day I will certainly have more of these. The 1990 Fleer, I actually have some unopened packs that I plan on ripping to see if I can go ahead and fill one of my pages. I'm using an apparatus that I purchased a while ago that I almost never use, and that is hold on real quick. This counts as 2 because there's a variance between these two. This one has 2 stars on the back left corner, and this one only has 1 star. Why does it matter? It doesn't matter. But if the trading card database treats it as 2 cards in their count of 12,132 unique cards, I will have to create a second page for it eventually. So I count that as 2 cards. These collectible books are really fun. Oh, there's like 2 or 3 different variations of this card. There's like the normal one. There's this one that has a period missing next to the word leaf on the back. There's another one that is came with, I guess, the complete sets. The stars over here are slightly different. I don't think I have any of those. I will tell you that this set specifically gave me the biggest headache trying to figure out which version of these cards I had. I think I just have those 2 different ones. But I will say it is very annoying. So if I could go back to 1990 and tell them to get themselves together, that'd be great. This is actually not a card. It is the bottom of the 1990 Fleer box, but it counts. It counts on the TCDb. So I have that. I actually have the box bottom. Oh, I don't have it on this one. I have another one where I have the box bottom actually in the back of one of these binders. So I am sure that you will recognize quite a few of these cards. I love these so much. The Sport Flicks, I just have always thought super rad. So many of these cards, this is like my heyday of collecting, so I had a lot of these, but so many of these have also been donated very generously by the card community. I so appreciate it. 1991, we're moving over. Okay, this is another one where, sorry, I'm trying to figure out what I was doing. I tried to put this as a variant. So this one has a period missing next to ink, and this one has the period with the ink. I have these 2 in here. They're upside down because they're in pretty bad shape. They've been well loved, and so if and when I finish this up and I get new ones, I will be sure to replace those with a better copy. I loved this card so much when I was a kid. I just have always really enjoyed that little subset that Fleer did for several years. This came with my starting lineup little figure. Really fun. Part of me is mad that as a kid I took it out of the box. But I don't know. It's hard. I actually pulled this out of a Sports Illustrated for kids when I was a kid. So that's where that came from. Very fun. Oh, I remember buying this at the baseball card shop in a place called the Collin Creek Mall, which is no longer there. It's been completely demoed, but they had a baseball card store called Baseball Fever, and Don Mattingly had a whole set of these. And I tried to buy as many as I could, but I was a poor kid, so I did not buy all of them. I just bought what my allowance would allow. One of these, if I remember right, got Dr. Pepper put on the back of it, and yeah, I don't even know where that card is, but the back had like a big Dr. Pepper stain on it. I remember being furious about it. These came, I think this came in the cereal. My mind wants to say it was Sugar Bear. Oh, Golden Bear. Golden. They're like brown little chunks. They almost look like a bean, and it was a sweet cereal. But there was a whole set of these Post ones that came in, that one for sure, and that's where I got those two, because I was a sucker for advertisement. If you put baseball cards in granola bar boxes or whatever, I would buy it. Okay, so this was another one, Top Stadium Club, which I love that set a whole lot. We have this one that has a copyright. They have different letters for some reason. I have no idea why. But this one had the copyright as A. This one has the copyright as B. If I ever am in a position to fill up this whole page full of A's or B's, I will just move it over to another page. I'm just, I I don't want to put, I was taking the opportunity to save a piece of plastic and also to try not to have to move another year into another binder and do flip and flopping. Again, this is, it's basically the same card. Just small little variances. TCDb claims there are 2 different cards, so I will as well. I think I got this. Is that the? I thought this was the Denny's Grand Slam card, and it is. It is the Denny's Grand Slam card, and I guarantee you, I talked my mother into going to Denny's multiple times to get that. One of these I bought the complete set to get back in the day. I didn't care about any of the other people. Roger Clemens, who cares? Barry Bonds, who cares? There's this guy named Don Mattingly, and I bought the whole set just to get that card. And I think somebody gifted me the other one, or I picked it up off of eBay. This was gifted to me recently. This one I had. I thought this was like one of my expensive cards when I was a kid. This was gifted to me. I think Cardwolf may have given me that one. This is another one that has a variant. It's so annoying that they do it. See, I have 2 different ones down there. What year am I? This is 92. Sorry, I feel like I'm going long. I'll try to go a little bit faster. Another variant, but I always love these leaf cards. I just thought they looked so sharp. I do sometimes wish I was obsessed with. Obsessed is a strong word, a very strong word. Okay, this is another one that has the different variants. This is variant F. Who knows? Here's variant E. Do you know what the difference is? 1 letter on the back of it that says variant F and variant E. There's no other difference. Okay, so this one's cool. This is from the French's set. And I actually pulled one of these out and have it on hold for Cardwolf. French's Mustard had these plastic toppers that they used, and it would kind of sit on top of it. Anyway, it was another, hey, buy French's Mustard so you can get those cards. But I bought a bunch of them when I was a kid. A bunch, not a bunch. I had several of them when I was a kid. But my cousin, who will go unnamed, worked as a stalker in a grocery store chain, and he, for some reason, had a giant bundle of them. Actually, and if you go back and look at some of my older videos, he gifted me his baseball card collection, which was very nice of him. It wasn't enormous. There were some random things in there. No, like I'm gonna retire on this treasures or anything. Had some Don Mattingly's in there, thankfully. But I have this bundle of unopened French's Mustard packs. And if you go back and look at, this is 1993. If you go back and look at one of my old videos, it is me going through all those packs, trying to see how many Mattingly's I had in there. I just knew by the sheer volume of those packs that I was going to be able to get a whole page of 9, and I was not. But it was a very fun set, which was kind of fun to go through. This is really cool. This is the gold foil version, so I get to have 2 on the same page here. I always thought that was a really cool looking card. Stadium Club just does a great job with their card designs. I just really, really enjoy them. I'm not sure if I like this overhead setup. I feel like I'm jostling the camera too much. I'm sorry if that's the case. I'm not sure if I'm like, am I zoomed in too much? Am I zoomed out too much? Am I focusing? I don't know. Okay, this one, is another one of those oddball food products. I think this came in granola bars, but I certainly, oh, you know what? I don't think so. I think these were Hostess. I think I got these with cupcakes. I was like, Mom, I gotta get cupcakes because I gotta get baseball cards. She's like, Justin, you don't need cupcakes. I was like, I really need those Don Mattingly cards. Okay. So yeah, awesome to have an awesome mom, and I miss her all the time. She's amazing. This is 1994. Okay, this is the white version, and then this one does not have the script on it. So this one has like the shiny script on it. So it's two different cards. Thank you, TCDb. Yeah, and if you didn't see my first video, I right now have 255 Don Mattinglys out of 12,132. That means I have approximately 2.1%, and it puts me at number 88 in the leaderboard for the most Mattinglys for anybody who took the time to actually log them all into TCDb. Do I think that I'm number 88 in the whole world? No, I'm just number 88 for people who are obsessive compulsive. So that is it. This is number 2. I have 2 more binders left. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, and I'll try to rock through the next one pretty quickly. Thanks so much. Bye.